more on that tornado warning that we saw in the Skowhegan area.
We do have a man on the phone right now who saw this. Matt McDonald was in Norridgewock when this came through. Matt, first, I'm glad you're okay. Thanks for joining us here to kind of go through what you saw. Can you describe what those moments were like?
So it's very exciting to see something like this happening in front of you. It's as somebody who's followed weather for so long, it's something that just really sticks with you, seeing your first tornado in a new state, seeing your first tornado period. It's something that'll stick with you, something that'll create that happy memory for you. For me, I'm just glad that where it appeared to be at was so remote. There was just trees that I saw. I couldn't see any damage from houses or anything like that being thrown up in the air. So I'm very thankful that it was in such a remote area that this could have occurred in. That's realistically a best case scenario.
Obviously, we've chased together, we've talked together. You know what it looks like when the sky starts to look ominous. And so describe to me and the viewers here, what did you see when all of this was occurring?
I saw a lot. I was blindsided by rain on one side, so I had to keep my focus as hard as I could. That's one of the things you got to worry about is the rain. You don't want it to obscure your vision, which would be potentially hazardous in any more severe situation. But if I looked out to my north, I would have seen just what looked like a bunch of scud, which is essentially like an influx of lower feeding clouds into the storm itself. And then from all of that scud, I could see a clearly defined lowering from the top of the cloud all the way down to the ground in a thin rope shape almost. It was very beautiful to see. Had a good backlight from the sun, so I was in a good enough spot realistically that I'd want to be in.
Well, Matt, of course, you're talking about this in a storm chaser's perspective, but also, you know, there are some people who may not be familiar with this whole lifestyle that you and I go through. But what probably some people who are in this warning experienced was really scary for them to see that there was an observed tornado possible tag from the National Weather Service. So we also got to be a little mindful of that. I mean, so from your perspective of actually seeing the storm, is there anything to you that would indicate this was going to have rotation?
Not that I saw initially. It really had shaped up over the course of maybe an hour or so before this initial impact occurred. I was originally starting to see it when it was in Bethel. I'd been following it since that point, and it looked really good on radar. It looked solid. Didn't really see much of rotation until it had, initially started entering into the air that it would really have favored.
We're right now tracking another line of showers and storms moving in towards you, it sounds like, and also it's going to be looking as a redirect to hit the same areas that were just hit right now. So are you planning on staying in that region so we can call back on you if that time comes for it?
I do indeed plan to stay here as long as I can.
All right, Matt. Well, I appreciate your time and thank you for calling in the National Weather Service. That's especially important to do if you guys are ever in this situation. For the viewers tuning in right now, we hope that you guys are all safe. Matt, I'm grateful again for your time.